Hey everyone, it's ACJ here with the first episode of the Photoshop tutorial basics series. Pretty much we're going to go jump straight into it, but this episode will show the basics of how to set up your document, looking at display modes, channels, the right resolution, and what have you. Just pretty much setting it up to what your purposes of actually using the document are. So if it's print, online, what have you. So we're going to jump straight into it. First of all, we're going to go look at how to actually set up a new document. So creating a file new, we've got the actual document itself, and this is pretty much how to set it up. So you can pre-name your document instead of having it untitled. I don't normally muck around with this because I'm going to save it anyway later. But yeah, anyway, you can pre-name it if you want. Now this also has custom presets. These presets follow already uploaded sizes and resolutions for inside Photoshop for different categories. So you've got US paper, which is the paper scheme that the US follows, and you've got like international, which is like A4, A3, what have you. So if you want a document that you know is going to be A4, A3, you can quickly go to these settings and go click on them, and what have you. Then you can make your own custom ones down here and save them, and it's all pretty good. If you're gonna get into this, it's all pretty good to make your own and kind of save them and what have you. So first off, we're just gonna go default, whatever. Put the pixels. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna say 500 by 500, just something really basic. Oops. Now we want to get into resolution, which is inches. Pretty much the resolution is how many pixels, or the density of pixels per inch. We normally run it in per inch. We don't normally do them per centimeter. Industry standards are per inch. I really haven't seen much people use per centimeter. So per inch or PPI is what we're going to be using. Now for screen and digital media base, we want to stick to 72. 72 pixels per inch is enough. It also cuts down on actual image size because you're transferring over the internet. But this is not really becoming so much of a need anymore because we're having faster and faster internet. But still, industry standard is 72 pixels per inch. Sorry about that. And the reason why this changes to print's actually 300 pixels per inch. Is because print you're normally viewing up a lot closer. So magazines, books, what have you. And so you actually need the resolution to be a lot higher. Otherwise, you can actually see the actual pixels themselves. But stuff on billboards and stuff like that, you probably won't actually need that as much because billboards are seen a lot far away. But for magazines, books, and what have you, and print posters even, they're going to be viewed somewhat closely, and it's actually not bad because 300 will increase the size of the document because there's more density of pixels, but the thing is it's not going to be viewed online and it's not going to be transferred. All it is going to be printed out or stored. So we're going to go back to 72 for this, just for the demo. We've got a color modes: bitmap, grayscale, RGB, what have you. Grayscale is of course black and white and in between greys and what have you. That's just normally used if you're demonstrating a draft, which if I quickly sending like a text document, I would just chuck it in grayscale or what have you. There's no real need to change it because again the sizes are not going to be too much affected because these days we have fast internet. RGB is what we normally use online. RGB red, green, blue sends 3 channels of colors that combine to make any other color. So no RGB at all would of course make black. Color on, or every color on would of course make white because the red, green, blue combined together in the pixel format makes white. So we use that for digital because that's how monitors work. Monitors work on the 3 colors of RGB, and any other digital device such as phones, what have you, all work on RGB. So when you're saving a document for online digital media, best to use RGB and 72 pixels per inch. Now, CMYK is for print, which is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black from memory, yes. And these are the colors, the 4 colors that not really black's a shade apparently, but these are what the printers work in. So in printers you'd normally see at least CMYK, cyan, magenta, and yellow, sorry, and then black. You can get other ones that are like half tones and what have you to make better quality, but that's what generally you see because print obviously works in a different way. It doesn't have black black drops such as the monitors do. Monitors have black backdrops where you can have no color equals black, whereas print, no color equals white. So it's kind of the reverse thing. So that's pretty much the basics of how to set up your document anyway. We'll go back to RGB just for an example. Now that we've got it set up, and we know resolution, we know all the stuff like that, we want to muck around with the windows and how to manipulate things around. So pretty much we want to go up here and we've got these arranged documents. These allow you to tile and actually view different documents in different ways. I use these when I want to reference, say, one image, I'm drawing off another one, or if I'm looking at one photo, I want to get the color correction the same. So these are very helpful if you have more than one document and you want to kind of view around like this, and they're very helpful if you know how to use them right. Going back to the standard document, we also may want to change the actual canvas in the background. So you've got this grey background here. Say if you wanted to view it on a black background or one with no toolbars at all, straight to the edge like we have here, we can press F on our keyboard, or we can go up here and click on which one we want. F is like a shortcut to scroll through these things. Now on Mac, this can be very useful because I know Macs, when Photoshop loads it up in the default state, it doesn't have this grey background that many users like because they don't want to see the background and it gets cluttered, and they don't want to see the desktop and all stuff like that. So what I normally do on Mac straight away is hit the F button and it'll bring up the this grey background, and so I can see clearly kind of less clutter for your design. And that pretty much wraps up for the first tutorial. The second tutorial will be on how to save your documents for different purposes, so online, print, and what have you. This can be very good if you want to keep certain files to certain sizes, or if you want to change. Say you want to have send off a document and you need to know which one to send it off as best, kind of thing. This next tutorial will help you. So if you like this one, please subscribe, and you'll many more to come. And yeah, well, thanks guys, and I'll see you soon in the next tutorial. Bye.